guys remember that time a few episodes ago, Jim was like, I just want to get away from all of the screens. Now we have an iPad, we have the phone, and we have the camera with the screen.
Just, what did you say? Or what did I say? Exposure therapy.
This is my nightmare.
The more screens we have, the better. So let's get in the Chrome Dome so we can reduce the reflection.
The more screens, the more better. Is that what I'm hearing?
As always. Well, I mean, so let's get this underway because I don't want to hold this and then risk dropping it. So, of course, yesterday in real life time was what, sir?
I leveled up to level 36 in real life.
36, bro. That's crazy. Oh. And it wouldn't be a Midwest Sad Boy's birthday without Tiny Cake. Ooh, so, of course,
get a little,
get some of that.
What flavor did we go with this time?
Yeah, white and green. Whatever flavor that is.
Oh.
It wouldn't be, it's not a Midwest Sad Boy's birthday without I'm going to drop this. Oh, my God. Yes, please. Thank you.
The thing is sliding, dude.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for it to just yeet right out of my hand.
Welcome to 2 Men, 1 Tiny Cake.
2 Men, 1 Cake. Don't Google that.
Yeah.
Can you put this over there somewhere and you can have some more later?
I know exactly where to put that cake.
Sir?
In my hand is what I...
Right, of course. That's on the Patreon.
Yeah. We're going to set that up eventually.
You can find out what Jason did with the cake and the behind-the-scenes footage over on... See what I mean, dude? So, yeah, MidwestSadBoys.com. Check out the website. See what Jason did with his cake later on. Oh, nice catch. All right.
We're going to put this down.
Yeah, good plan. Good plan. Great plan.
Oh. There we go.
Oh.
Oh!
What a save, dude. Now it's got 2 fingerprints on it. Looks like it's your cake and your cake alone.
Dude, that was insane.
Arnar, where's my water? Arnar.
Apparently it is my cake now.
I found it.
This is my cake now.
Well, it's our podcast, so it's your cake. You do what you want, man. We're just happy.
Jesus.
We're happy you're here, and that we appreciate that.
We would have had to end everything. We're just this whole podcast is staring at my failures. With the cake
all right,
on the
everyone.
floor.
See you next week on episode.
Yep, that was it. Bye.
All right. So now that is over, let's actually start the episode.
Oh.
Welcome, everybody. It is episode 98 of the Midwest Sad Boys podcast. I am, of course, your co-host, Jim.
And I am Jason.
And he is 1 year older as of yesterday, folks.
1 whole year older.
Caesar, thanks for being here, brother. We, of course, have the TikTok live going. We appreciate all you folks tuning in for the live recording of this. And as always, we appreciate the podcast fans who tune in every Wednesday. You have 97 other episodes for those TikTok viewers. Whole 97 more episodes for you to go back and binge watch. And on the YouTube, on Spotify, Amazon, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
If they've got podcasts, you can find us there. Midwest Sad Boys, you know what's up. We have quite a few fun topics, at least they're fun in my opinion, to go over today. We have some news. We are accepting fan mail in our new P.O. box. You can find the address on the website, MidwestSadBoys.com, of course. We have something special coming up for the 100th episode that you can send us and receive a free gift for the cost of 2 stamps. Which is like, honestly, stamps are probably the cheapest gift you can.
50 cents?
I think they're up to like 60 nowadays because inflation or
stamp tariff.
Yes. the glue for the stamps comes from China. So
man,
you see, we have a #1 glitter badge. Thanks, Sean.
Oh, what's up, Sean? What's up, buddy?
All right. So we, of course, we've got a special episode for you today. Of course, we started off with that birthday extravaganza for your man over here. Make sure you check out the website for the P.O. box. We've got something we'll tease that now, and then we'll give you the full reveal of the P.O. box reasoning later on at the end of the episode. So, what did you get for your birthday, my guy? What's this thing right here?
Yeah, so I as one normally would, you got some birthday money, right?
Oh, yeah, free money. We love free money
from the family and stuff, and I was just perusing Facebook Marketplace.
Ooh, what did we find over there?
Because I've been, as people who've been watching the last few episodes know, I've been refinishing a guitar.
Yeah.
So
It's almost done, right?
It's next week for sure. It'll be done tomorrow, real time.
Technically, it is finished. It's just getting put back together.
Yeah, the pickups.
Yeah.
But so I've been doing a lot of stuff with like refinishing guitars. I've been searching parts. I've been watching videos. So now Facebook knows, hey,
Of course.
my man's getting full back into guitar stuff again. Let's send him stuff.
Yeah.
So I made the mistake of joining a group that was like North Carolina, guitar buy sell trade. I'm like, shit.
Uh-oh.
So I saw this wonderful thing on Facebook, and like I was telling you earlier, I don't like to be a lowball offer kind of guy.
Yeah, you know what they have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like,
They know what they have.
so I'm like, hey, just curious, what's the lowest you'd go on this? And they're like, well, I think it was said like 300. I'm like, yeah, man, I don't want to insult you with my offer. I'm more around the 250. And man, honestly appreciated that I replied and that I actually like was honest.
Man must have been getting tons of offers or tons of messages without responses.
Yeah, he was getting ghosted by everyone. Like, oh yeah, will you do this? Will you do this much? Will you do this much? Yeah, sure, sounds great. And they're like,
No, not
crickets.
interested.
So I was like, I'm more around 250. He's like, how about 260? I'm like, sounds great. So I got a new to me Sterling Music Man 7-string.
Look at that. That's
John
like-
Petrucci.
That
model.
is definitely a Jason-sized guitar for sure.
It is. It is definitely a Jason sized guitar. So I spent some time cleaning it today and doing some fret cleaning, some neck cleaning,
So
some restringing and stuff.
for my uneducated ass, what does a 7-string guitar do that a 5 or a 4? Do they make 4-string guitars, or is that a bass?
That's a yeah,
See, I
bass.
know a little bit. What's the difference between a 5, 6, or 7-string guitar? What does that do?
So your 6-string guitar is going to be your more standard guitar, right?
Okay.
Your Les Pauls, your Telecaster, Stratocaster, the more standard stuff. 7-string guitar, they add an extra string on the low end. So
Is that like the really high pitched one or the really low pitched
really
one?
low.
Gotcha.
So if you want to play like a lot of metal is where you see 7,
I should
8,
have known.
and some 9 strings. Yeah.
I should have known.
Yeah. So I have it tuned down to drop A, but I also have my Nano Cortex pitched down. So the little pedal on the floor over there, when I pull it down, it takes it to sleep token tuning.
Ooh, I recognize that.
So
Okay.
your boy can play sleep token songs again with just a 7-string.
TikTok says it adds an extra note. Just one single note. Unnote.
And a note. It's a B.
Is it flat?
No, it's no.
Oh,
I intonated. It's not flat.
I definitely know what that word means. So you've got the Tom Morello wah wah pedal that does the thing.
No, I don't. So I mean, essentially, it is like a pitch shifter,
Oh, okay.
but it's a very basic compared to what the Digitech whammy pedal can do, which is a
The Digitech whammy pedal. What a name. That's so cool.
yeah, dude. It's getting whammied.
Oh, just whammy it.
Yeah.
No whammy bar on the guitar.
I didn't put it in.
It has one though.
Oh yeah.
Is that where how you activate star power?
Oh yeah. Only whenever you're feeling like a guitar hero.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
Jukebox hero.
Good old jukebox hero.
So you got a new guitar. We've got our painted guitar getting finished up in the shop right now.
Yep.
Dude, what a heck of a birthday, bro.
Dude, it was good. And the first thing I thought of, I was like, man, this guitar would look really good with a teal sparkle finish.
Teal sparkle. So we haven't even finished the first guitar, and we're already going to rip this one apart and start painting this one.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I'm gonna make sure that I love it first. Give it a few months, and then if I still love it,
Because the next person might not like teal sparkles.
yeah. If I spend that much time refinishing a guitar, it's like a passion project for myself. I'm not gonna get rid of them.
Fair.
So if I want a 7-string guitar, I want it to be teal sparkle. Might as well.
I mean, I'm not going to argue with you.
No.
Sounds fantastic.
That's what I'm doing.
What about out in podcast land? What do you guys think of teal sparkle 7-string guitars? Should he keep it flat black, or it's kind of like a semi-gloss black, or should we do teal sparkle boys? We got to get an MWSB somewhere on there because teal's our colorway.
So I'm gonna paint the headstock because I don't care about John Petrucci, this is his signature model.
Oh well, dang! What did he do to you? Who is that? By the way,
He did nothing for Dream Theater.
I recognize that.
He
name.
did nothing for me. But I'll end up sanding that down. So getting rid of all that, we can get one of the logos made.
Just get it on there.
And like they have like a water decal or something. You just put it right in the center, and then we'll let it sit, and we'll gloss over it. We'll have a Midwest Sad Boys 7-string,
one of a kind, one of one,
baby.
Maybe in like at our 500th episode, we can like auction it off or something. I'm kidding.
Maybe we can auction off a guitar if there's interest. You're here for it.
Hey, that thing that really cool, expensive birthday gift that you bought. Yeah, we're totally just gonna sell it.
We're just gonna give it away without asking.
Forget your feelings. We're just gonna get rid of it.
It's gone now. So,
speaking of Sleep Token, did you manage to score any tickets to the new show,
brother? I'm sorry. I didn't even try. I knew it was going to be just probably an hour of frustration, hoping to even get in queue to get something. Mm-hmm. So I honestly didn't even try.
Whoa, someone coming through with 7 roses. 10 roses, my man. I appreciate that. Sorry to interject.
What do you have to do whenever you get a rose?
Oh, hello.
There we go.
Smells nice. So you're not wrong. The queue was a complete shit show.
Yeah,
I tried. I figured, why not? We have already seen them, so like I can put them on the bucket list, and I was okay with that. If I never see them again,
200 people. We were 10 feet away,
brother. We were 4th row. It was so sick.
It was
so sick
for $25.
Check out this video right here of us seeing Sleep Token for $25, which will never happen again in our lives. But yeah, dude, I tried getting in the queue, or I shouldn't say tried getting into. I did get into the queue. I think I was like 21,000th in line.
I remember you sent me like a screenshot, and it was like,
I was like, well, I'm probably not going to get tickets, but for shits and giggles, let's try. I did wait probably 35-ish, 40 minutes to get through the whole queue. And by the time I got through the queue, entire show was sold out. So,
yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. But dude, the Instagrams were going bonkers of people were like, what the hell? This is some Taylor Swift level of bullshittery, Ticketmaster. What is going on? Like, I believe that the show did sell out. But part of me, tinfoil hat theory, wants to think that, like, it didn't sell out.
Well, so from what I saw, every show has sold out completely.
Yeah, absolutely.
But they also opted in to where people cannot transfer them.
Oh, yuck.
No. This is good.
Oh, okay.
So they have to be sold back to Ticketmaster, and Ticketmaster has to sell them at face value. They cannot.
Oh, so like the scalpers can't
buy
mark them up
and
and then sell them to
say,
someone else.
I'll transfer it to you for $900 or $1,000.
Yeah.
So they opted into that, which honestly, I respect that, because that's going to make it so a lot of people who want to actually see them, hopefully, should be able to see them.
I agree with you. However, we know my cynicism brain, because I like to play devil's advocate here. I foresee that just being another loophole for Ticketmaster to take a chunk off the fee, right? So you buy the ticket originally, $250. Ticketmaster charges their fee, FIFO, fun fee, their bullshit fee, and all this. And now your $250 ticket is now a $300 ticket, right? So scalper picks up 10 of them. That's $3,000, right? Ticketmaster makes a huge chunk off that $3,000, right? So then they realize, oh, damn, I can't resell these for $500 to, Joe Blow and just pocket my $200 profit, right? So now I've got to sell it back to Ticketmaster, and Ticketmaster is going to charge you some sort of bullshit resale fee. So they're going to take 10% off.
But like, to be honest, I'm way cooler with all of that being the case than people using bots, buying all of them up and then selling them for $1,000 a piece.
True, but we as consumers should just inherently not pay those prices and let the scalpers sit in the shit pile that they created.
It's true, but
I understand wanting to go see your favorite band. I'm equally as guilty. I bought my Linkin Park tickets for a little bit more than I wanted to, but God damn it, if I didn't get to see Linkin Park when I was 16, I'm sure not going to miss it out when I'm 35.
Yeah.
And I will be in the pit, and I'm going to try and get as close as I can. and I'm gonna have a bang over the next day.
Are you gonna get the directed by Michael Bay sign to pop up at the end?
During minutes to midnight? I don't know, but no, that would be really funny though. I love that. I've seen some of those clips where they hold up the sign right at that. It's what I've done, not minutes to midnight. Yeah, dude,
It's so good, man.
So good. Speaking of Linkin Park, their new single "From the Bottom," absolute banger,
real good.
If you guys have not heard it, do recommend going to check that one out on the YouTubes. What's chat say? Chat says any buybacks should have fees when resold. Of course, yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah.
But what I was getting at though is, so Ticketmaster collected money off the initial sale, and I foresee them not refunding your fees. Like we're going to refund your ticket fee.
But
And
not the fee.
Yeah, not the fee fi fo fum fee and the get fucked fee. Right. So just your ticket fee. But maybe, I'm sure, hopefully, there's that is not the case.
Yeah.
Because I would hate for them to double dip like that. But we know how greedy companies are, and say it with me, chat, number must go up. So if they can find a way to collect even just $2 extra more off every single ticket, they certainly will. And but I agree, they should refund all of the money and then charge a fee when they do resell said ticket.
Yeah, I agree. And did you see for Sleep Token, they went from like, what was it, 3.5 million monthly listeners to 7 million monthly listeners when they released Emergence and Caramel?
Both banger songs, by the way. I don't pay attention to monthly listeners, but there's no reason they should not have achieved those numbers.
That's insane, dude. Absolutely insane. Every time they come out with something, it just number must go up for Sleep Token.
Hey, that's the number must go up I support.
Yeah, I 100% support them getting big.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. If you haven't checked out Emergence and Caramel by Sleep Token, highly recommend it. If you're not into the whole screamy music genre, this is your chance to get into it, because these two songs are not of the screamy music. They're just absolute vibes. Definitely go check them out.
And what's funny is it did settle the debate for me now. Is it caramel or caramel?
Oh, fair.
Hey, man, Vessel says it's caramel.
Well, yeah. Who are we to argue with
Who
Vessel?
am I to argue with Vessel? It's caramel.
Anything for you, Daddy Vessel. Yes, sir.
Papa V, don't you know?
Papa V, I like it. Yeah. Absolutely. Speaking of caramel, what did you think of the hidden meaning behind it? I mean, it's not really hidden, but you know what I mean.
Kind of crazy. Like the whole like fight with fame and like everything that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one lyric about him, like, where he says that they, we've talked about this many episodes ago, where they doxed Sleep Token and all the members. And that line he says, they say my real name just to get a rise out of me. And he's like, fuck you guys. I'm not even going to pay attention to you. We stand for that. That's some real alpha energy right there.
Yeah.
Big dick energy from Papa V.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. And again, we talked about it before, but like to me, it's like, I think there was one point in time, like 2020, I wanted to know who they were.
Yeah, everybody does.
But I have zero interest in knowing.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, because I love what they said was like us for the music that we create, not for who we are.
Absolutely.
And I think if you take that into a lot of aspects of life, actors, other musicians, artists, you could, if you didn't take into consideration, maybe their like political views, religious views, all those things, and you just took them for what they created, people would, there'd be a lot less hate in that sense, right? You can just take it for what it is and move on through with your day. You don't have to think about like, I don't like them because he voted for this person.
Right, yeah. Regardless of who you choose to affiliate yourself with, right? Yep. Exactly. Oh, well, I can't listen to them because they're a Democratic leaning band or they're a liberal leaning band. It's like, no, like their music slaps and you should enjoy it for face value. Like
you know
said.
Nothing else about them.
Yeah,
perfect.
Absolutely.
I love that.
More of that. Yeah, dude, I was really hoping. I was even willing to get nosebleed seats. I was going to pick the absolute most dog shit seats to try and get the cheapest price. 100% sold out. Couldn't even get to him. I was pretty bummed about that.
Chat said like the Will Smith slap. still make good movies.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm not gonna hate on Big Willie if he's got a problem with Chris Rock. Was it Chris Rock?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got a problem with Chris Rock. I almost said Chris Tucker, but I know that's the guy from Rush Hour. He's got a problem with Chris Rock. All right, cool. But like keep making dope movies or like honestly, bring back Big Willie style.
He just came out with a new song.
Did he?
And he talks about the Chris Rock beef.
No shit.
Yeah.
Well, I know what we're listening to as soon as this episode is over.
If Wrestlemania wants to go and smack somebody on stage, I'm fine with it.
It's Big Willie style, big pimping down in MI. That's different song. Let's see what else.
Made it the whole Wild Wild West up in here, you know.
Oh, what a banger, dude! Like, what year did that movie come out? Hey Siri, when did Wild Wild West with Will Smith release? Premiere, whatever.
Start existing.
1999, dude.
Holy.
9-year-old me loved the shit out of that song,
Dude. That song was, and then I remember there was a few month period when Nick Mock, whenever he was still working at Sweetwater with me. Every time we go out to lunch, we were listening to Will Smith. We were listening to like a Miami and like, dude, we were just jamming, dude.
Such a banger album. I don't care what anyone says.
There was a strong Will Smith music time frame. It was
junior
great.
in high school, dude. I would kill to be a junior in high school when that song came out. That would be so sick. Not me in elementary school listening to Wild Wild West when my mom took me to Burger King to get Pokemon toys.
Oh my God, remember best. Those? Dude. Shout out to all the parents in the world who may have not liked Burger King, but when Pokemon the movie came out and they had the gold-plated Pokemon cards and the Pokeballs and the regular toys, my parents took me and my sister so much to Burger King.
Every Monday was when they dropped the new one.
Yeah, it felt like we went like every week and we got all the food, we got the Pokemon, like... That was such a great time in life.
Take us back.
Dude, bring us back, dude.
What'd we say a couple weeks ago? We're going the wrong direction.
We are going the wrong direction because that was peak.
We did peak as a society right then and there that year.
Now we have people going to McDonald's, getting all the Pokemon card packs and the Happy Meals and hoarding them and trying to sell them.
And fighting the cashier if they happen to run out. Like, imagine throwing a McFlurry at the 18-year-old who's just trying to make a couple dollars after school.
You can't because the machine's broken.
Fair point. So you're just hurling a sweet tea back at him.
Yeah. $1 sweet tea. Just
crazy.
Gone.
What else we got here? Speaking still on the music topic, have you ever been to a music festival, or what is the largest show you have ever been to?
So I went to, of course, Warped Tour. We went to Warped Tour. I went to Mayhem Fest.
Shout out to Warped Tour, dude.
Dude, Warped Tour was just
the best.
We're going the wrong way.
Yeah, right. Bring it back.
I mean, they are, I guess, or they did, but it was not the same. Mayhem Fest was fun too. Got to see Kill Switch.
Ooh, nice.
And Marilyn Manson. That was a good time.
Like, was that so? Would you call that like one of those like really, really, really big festivals, or like just like it was air quote a festival?
It was like a Warped Tour from metal people.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
I have personally never been to like I'm into EDM, and you see all these EDM tours, like Coachella or, EDC, which we've talked about before, Electric Daisy Carnival. And those places have hundreds of thousands of people.
I see the videos and it's like person on the stage and then the massive audience.
Yeah, then the drone zooms out and it's like miles wide of people. How? I'm not shaming the people who go to those because clearly you are having a blast. I don't think my anxiety could let me. But like, how do people enjoy those shows? And like, I have a serious question for people who are all the way up front. I'm jealous, but you're all the way up front. Where do you go to the bathroom?
In the bottle?
I heard a phrase the other day and I was like, I get it, but also you could never catch me. The pit diaper.
Oh.
Yeah, dude, I was like, I mean, I get it. I understand the need for it. But you could not catch me as an adult wearing a pit diaper, just to be at the front row of, EDC. I don't care if I'm seeing my personal favorites, Cruella, Zed, Zed's Dead. Let's see, who else? Who else could I really get down for? Those are probably the top three, just off the top of my head. You couldn't catch me at the front row with a fucking diaper on so that I can just piss instead of having to leave and know that it's going to take me 15 hours to get to the back and then 15 hours to get back to the front.
Like, I'm going to go wait in line for the bathroom. There's only 76 people ahead of me.
Yeah, you have to get in the queue to get a ticket for the bathroom.
Good. I'm definitely going to be fine.
I'm definitely not going to have a UTI after this from holding it for 6 straight hours to listen to the entire EDC set.
If it's anything like Warped Tour, I remember the one Warped Tour I went to. I mean, we were there like all day, right? We got there like 11 or whatever, and then we were there until like 6 or something. I remember the one time, I think we left at like 4, and I hadn't gone to the bathroom the whole day because we were so hot. It was so hot. We were so dehydrated. It was like, man, I feel great. I can keep going. Monster, rock star. Like,
heart is just fluttering at a steady 200.
Yeah, can you imagine 2025 Rockstar just giving out free drinks?
No,
you go to Warped Tour, you go on the Rockstar Energy bus, and it's like, oh yeah, what's up, guys? How's everyone doing? See ya. And you just walk out with 4 rock stars, and your heart is just trying.
They do that at the Supercrosses obviously they're sponsored by Monster, not Rockstar, but at the Supercross races, you can go up to the Monster tent and they have, a select 6 flavors and you get one and then you just like bounce out and have a good time. But you're absolutely right. It was crazy that we were like 16. It's like 8:30 in the morning and some dude is on stage screaming, "Open up the fucking pit." And we're like, it's 8:30 in the morning, but let's fucking go.
I just imagine like 5 streets over, people in an office building, just, making copies, sending fax and emails.
Promoting synergy.
And then there's just a whole bunch of like
degens,
late teens over here just throwing down in a pit to 4 Years Strong or a Bison Men.
Circle pits. Oh my God, dude. When we were at Warped, 4 of Mice and Men.
When they were still good.
Yes. Prior to Austin being Austin. And then they did the big circle run thing around
There's a video on my Facebook somewhere.
So good. Dude.
From that.
So good.
They
did the Waka Flocka in the paint, dude. So
I'll go hard.
Oh my God. What a time to be alive. Take me back to Warped Tour 06 before it went under. For real though. But for real, back to my original how we fell down that Rebel, because we love a good rabbit hole in the Midwest Sad Boys podcast. Pit diapers, bro. Do you think you could do a pit diaper?
I just couldn't see myself like rocking up to Walmart, getting a 6-pack of Depends, wearing like a 4 Year Strong shirt and
then squeezing that on and then putting your shorts on.
All right, like, I'm ready, guys. Let's do this. Like, I don't think I could.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I respect the commitment to being front at a big music festival, and you're committed to being there all day, and you got your backpack with your Molly water, and you got some Nutri-Grain bar snacks that you open up, and it just creates dust in everybody's eye, and then they start crying. But yeah, no, I don't foresee myself ever being a pit diaper wearer. And
no,
crazy. The title for this episode is going to be insane.
100%. See, I mean, and like if we're being super honest, I'm at that level where I don't think I'll be going to too many more concerts.
What?
Yeah, my body can't handle standing or sitting or existing, for long
All right,
periods.
everybody. Well, this has been the end of the Midwest Sad Boys podcast permanently. We're going to wrap it up here. No. This man says he's not going to concerts anymore. I don't know if I can be associated with him anymore.
Man, it's hard. It's hard on the body. But like there's certain ones, like I want to see Devil Wears Prada. I want to see Architects. I want to see Spirit Box.
Yep.
Those are the 3 that'll get me out there. Of course, Sleep Token.
I'm sure there will be other bands that continue to spark your interest, but right now those are your 3 bucket list bands.
Those are the ones that I want to go see.
Solid.
Especially like Architects lately has really been.
Yeah, the new album's pretty good.
Hitting all the right.
The new album do be slapping.
Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yep, haven't seen Spirit Box. Would be down for that. Am excited to see The Plot and You. They're opening for Linkin Park. Or no, I'm sorry. They're opening for Bring Me the Horizon.
Dude, I just want to know if they're going to play any old Plot and You stuff.
I'll let you know because they are. So it's The Plot and You or A Plot and You, The Plot and You, The Plot and You, Motionless in White, and Bring Me the Horizon. And I was willing to risk it for those tickets because that's Bring Me the Horizon is one of my bucket list bands.
Dude, The Plot and You, they had a song, I think it was probably 2010, 2011, straight metalcore, right? It starts off with a girl crying and a phone ringing.
Well, okay.
And then you hear this like super degen sounding guy answer the phone like, hello. And she's still crying. She goes, I'm pregnant. And it's just like the biggest guttural scream.
Jesus.
It's and you hear like a baby crying. It's like dun 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 dun. It's
My God.
It's so good. It's so good. But they have 100% evolved for the better.
Interesting.
Since that time frame. But I really like their old music.
I can't say that I've heard that one. You'll have to show that
After
one
this.
to me later.
Yeah.
Grandson is opening up for Linkin Park.
Oh.
If they play Dirty, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Dude, they have to play Dirty.
I agree. Or Blood in the Water, banger. But yeah, dude, Grandson, I'm going to see them this year. They're opening for Linkin Park. The Plot and You, Motionless in White, Bring Me the Horizon, and I think that's all I have on my concert itinerary this year. I don't think I have anything else coming up. Who else would I like to see? Hot take, wouldn't mind seeing Ghost. Just to see them, just to say I've seen them.
I'm sure it would be an experience.
Yeah.
Their music style, 100% not for me.
No, not a fan.
They look
so cool.
They look so cool. That's one of those bands where if I didn't know who they were and you played me their music, I would think these guys are fucking heavy, dude.
You're right.
They are just thrashing right now. And you listen to it, and it's just like dance rock.
It's so good.
So like
Dance Macabre. If you guys have never heard of Ghost, highly recommend you go check out Dance Macabre. Absolute banger.
It's not for me.
It's okay.
But
it's okay.
no, but it is good.
It is
It is good. It's just not for me. But it would be cool to see them just because of, again, the show that they put on.
Yes. Yeah. The outfits, the whole imagery that they portray, like you said, they do look like they would sound heavy. And then you're like, hold on.
Wait a minute. These guys are
kind of groovy,
this is
though.
A pop. This is like a 44120. All right, I'm liking this. All right. This is good. It's real good.
Yeah, Ghost on my bucket list. I Bring Me the Horizon has been on my bucket list, so I'm super excited that I was able to pick up tickets for that. I'm super, 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 super pumped for that one because the last album that just came out, banger. Who else? Who else did you say was on yours? Spirit Box. They're on mine as well.
Spirit Box, Architects, and who did I say? That was just like 2 minutes ago.
Who did you say?
Devil Wears Prada.
Yes.
I love them so much. I've never seen them live. It's always been like a scheduling thing where I've never been able to actually get to see them.
Yeah.
Like, back in the day, like early 2000s, it's like, I can't get out of work. Sorry, guys, I have to work at Toys R Us today.
Oh.
I can't get off that day.
Looking back, should have just called off.
Yeah. Like there's just so many times where I could have seen them, but like I didn't have anyone to go with.
Yeah.
Or I didn't have the money or, whatever. So like I've never got to see them. I literally have them tattooed on my finger. I love them so much, but I've never been able to see them live. So
we'll make it happen, bud. We'll make it happen.
That's one of them.
Speaking of Sleep Token, I have a confession to make.
Oh.
So prior to Sleep Token blowing up, you had asked me to go see Delta Sleep with you for your birthday or something like that. And this is before I knew who Sleep Token was.
Lots of sleep bands.
Yes. So you're like, hey man, you want to go check out this band with me, Delta Sleep? And I was like, yeah. Oh, that's that Sleep Token. Well, thinking back, I was like, oh yeah, it's that band Higher, because you had sent me the song Higher. Yep. I was like, oh fuck yeah, I like that song. I want to go see that band. So you asked me to go to the show. We get our tickets, and I think it's like a week before the show. I'm like, I should like listen to some more of their songs. And I like text you. I'm like, hey, like, what's the name of that band we're going to see? And you're like, Delta Sleep. And I was like, oh, okay. So I get on YouTube and I look up Delta Sleep. And what's their number one song? Soul something or It's got soul in the name of it. You'll know it if you look at the track listing. But so I'm like, okay, yeah, let me click on this one. And then I'm looking for Delta Sleep Higher because I recognize that was the one name of the song that I liked, and I cannot find it for the life of me. And I'm like, I've made a grave mistake. So if you don't know, Jason, what genre is Sleep Token?
I mean, they're like a hard rock metal, pretty much.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. And what genre is Delta Sleep?
Math rock.
What does that mean for someone who's not as musically educated as yourself?
Lots of tappy guitars and different time signatures. My phone's ringing. We're going to ignore that. What's up, Nick? Yeah, lots of different time signatures, and it's very good. I love it.
Is good. We'll confirm that it is good.
We saw them twice now.
We did. But the first time I got COVID.
You got COVID from that show.
Crazy.
That was, we got some time off work from that one.
I got about 2 weeks. It was sick while I was sick. But yeah, no. So a confession that I have to share. I was like, oh yeah, definitely want to go see that Sleep band, thinking it was Sleep Token.
Yeah.
And then I listened to the Delta Sleep and I was like, oh man, like not a real big fan. Like you're into the math rock. I'm not into the math rock. And I was like, it's okay. I'll listen to it. And we went to the show and it was a banger show.
They were good.
They were so good live. And I was like, okay, I'll shut up. Like, this is a banger. And then we went and saw them again, and I was like, worth.
Yeah, they're very good. Their music's great. The albums are great, but live, there's a different feel to it.
Yeah,
is very good. I'm glad. I knew you said something like, I thought it was the other band or something, like years ago, but I'm like, yeah, you know. But,
yeah, I mean, we're here. We're having a good time. We dude. Such a good show too. So right up until I got COVID, but I digest.
Dude, we got to sit down that whole time too.
Both times because we saw them at the same place. Remember,
dude? I fully support
shows with seats.
Seating.
Yes,
thank you.
I have seats for the Bring Me the Horizon show. Very, very excited to have a place to plant my butt between sets because these old ankles can't handle standing for 4.5 straight hours anymore. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's everything I had on the list about the music segment. Would you like to move on, or is there anything you want to touch back on, circle back to?
Oh, let's keep this moving. I'm gonna try and get a piece of cake without this thing.
Grab some cake. Let's. I'm gonna get hydration check in. Everybody, check out the website MidwestSadBoys.com. Make sure you get take a drink of some high quality H2O with the gym no money back guaranteed. Drink more water, feel more better. I promise you. Speaking of water, wasn't your guys' water out the other day for like 4 days?
Mm-hmm. 2 days.
Oh, 2 days. Okay. I mean, yeah, but still, that's like, it's wild. Were they repairing a line, or did a line burst?
I guess they were fixing something, but they used some, third party team.
Of course they did. Because cheaper.
Yeah, and they messed it up. So it came back on for like 8 hours, and then it was out again for like a whole day. Yeah, it was something. It was fun.
So this is the very brief short segment. We're going to talk about some politics, or at least some relevant current events going on in the political sphere.
Yes.
I really hope that we show those fucking penguins who's boss and they learn their lesson, because those tariffs that we imposed on 0 of their exports, but goddamn, did they get a tariff on that penguin blubber or penguin eggs? Fuck those penguins. I'm kidding. That's ridiculous.
I have a comment about this.
Yes, sir.
So I was talking to Derek today. Shout out Derek. What's up, dude?
He's here.
Yeah, he's here. He's somewhere. So we were talking about it, and my extensive background of political thrillers.
Oh, of course. Yes, sir.
Everything happens for a reason, right? So what if, let's just say, for him to do something, whether it be like, like a martial law or, some kind of end goal that he has.
Right.
Maybe there has to be a certain number of countries that we have tariffs on in place. You know what I mean? Like
right. Yeah, there's got to be X amount of people that we're beefing with in
Right.
order to declare martial law.
So
or
like
something.
for example, one of the things you have to declare to declare martial law is having a state of emergency.
Correct.
And they issued that on a lot of the southern, like the bordering states, because of
course.
drug trafficking.
Right.
So
Yeah, the war. Yeah, because we're still in the war on drugs, and I'm pretty sure the drugs are winning. I mean, that's the longest.
people
war.
love those. But one of the things that can happen if the country's in a state of emergency is martial law.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I feel like everything is happening for a reason. I don't think whoever on his team planned all this, because God knows he didn't plan any of this.
He is not smart enough to do that. Correct.
He's literally just trying so hard every day to stop his sphincter from just releasing at a moment's notice.
He wears a pit diaper at all times.
Yeah, he's just trying not to shit himself. So whoever planned this knows, like, you have to do something, and like there's got to be a reason. There's a tariff on a penguin controlled country.
So you're not wrong. Do you want to know probably where he's going with that, or where they're
Please
going with
tell
that?
me.
So if the country is in a state of martial law or in wartime, no presidential elections can take place. Ha ha! There it is.
Yep, there's the
Yep.
there's the third term.
There's the free third term.
Yeah, but like, let's be honest though. Man's not making it through another one.
Fair. I mean, they did say that about Mr. Joe himself.
Well, we said he wouldn't make it through 2.
True.
And we haven't heard him talk since halfway through 1, realistically.
But you're not wrong.
So,
You're right. I'm just saying. You are correct. Hypothetically, if for some reason the Supreme Court decides to uphold the Constitution, that they have yet to do so, and say, no, Mr. President, you can't run for a third term, I believe, fake news, they probably have already said that they're going to have Mr. Vance run with Trump as the vice president. And then assuming that he gets elected and or they just force him into the presidency, they'll just have him step down. So then Donald Trump takes over for round number 3. Because, fuck it.
Dude, I can't see somebody with his health and his mental state lasting the next 3.5 years. 3 3/4 years, let
agree
alone
with you.
another 4.
I agree with you. Jimmy Carter made it to 100. It's entirely possible. I don't wish it upon us as a country. However, realistically, we do have to take into consideration it is a possibility. That's all I'm going to say.
Sure.
Yep.
But I mean,
I feel like the Diet Cokes and the cheeseburgers are definitely going to catch up to him. I don't know what Mr. Carter was eating. I don't know what his diet consists of, but I can tell you he didn't, or at least I think he did not have a Diet Coke button on his desk. Did you see that?
no.
He has a little thingy, and it's got a red button on it. And the one newscaster lady, she was like, "Oh, what's that?" And he goes, "Oh, that?" He's like, "That's my Diet Coke button." And she's like, "What?" And he goes, "Oh, yeah. I push that, and someone brings me a Diet Coke." Look, man, all I'm saying is I don't foresee Diet Coke button being a good idea. You know what he's not drinking? Fucking water. So,
Hey, man, as long as he's not drinking more than 25 of those a day, he's going to be just fine.
chat says this is why we have guns, and the plan, they think, using your tinfoil theory, is to buy Greenland, the USA red, white, and blue.
Dog,
land.
we have not tried to, outwardly acquire countries in a long ass time. I don't know why we're going after land right now.
Yeah, for real.
Jesus.
So, yeah, dude, fuck them penguins, and I hope that they pay for them damn tariffs. So at the time of recording, this is April 9th. So by the time y'all hear this, tax season will be over, and anything we say will be considered old news in the news cycle because it's a week old. But today or yesterday, one of the two, he tweeted out, "Hey, right now is a good time to buy." And so everybody bought a bunch of money in the stock market. Then like 4.5 hours later, he releases this note saying he's putting a pause on the tariffs, and the stock market skyrocketed back up because, insider trading, market manipulation. But what do I know? I'm not an economist.
It's only illegal when they're not your friends doing it.
Rules for thee, but not for me.
Yep.
See? Say it with me now. Number must go up. Everything's real. Nothing's fake. Psych. Everything's fake. Nothing's
So what
real.
you're saying is this was a way for companies to go back in and rebuy stocks at a lower price. And then they'll make more money on them when they sell them at a higher price.
Correct, sir. Now you get it.
Dang, that's just crazy.
I don't know. It sounds like it should be illegal, but
Who could have seen it coming?
right? Something Project 2025. I don't know. It's like it was a book written, and we all read it, and then we still voted for the guy. I don't know. It's crazy.
I mean, again, I don't.
You can say we didn't vote for anything, but we as a country did. Regardless
hey man,
of how
what?
you feel.
You know what? It's fair. It's fair. As I was talking to Derek, he showed me a video. You know, they did say that if I voted for Kamala, you know, that prices and everything would get higher.
And I did.
I
and
did.
The prices
And
got
they
higher.
did.
It's like he fucking called it. It
He
was
was
crazy.
right.
It was wild.
Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, hey, when the man says he's going to do tariffs and the prices are going to go up, if you vote for her, so we did vote for her, and they did, and then the prices did go up, and then he did tariffs.
And I just want to throw this out there for everybody. Like, this is not a political podcast. We talk about current events.
Yes.
I think both sides are trash.
Absolutely.
And like let's be 100% honest, right?
Right.
If Trump said, "Hey, all of your student loans are gone," thanks, bud. I
would give him a solid high five if I ever got a chance to.
I would still shake his hand. I would get a little Cheeto dust on me. But I think
I'd give him a knuckle bump. I don't know if I want to go full because like whatever that tanner he puts on his face would probably get on his hands, and I think your hands would literally break his tiny
Cheeto
hands.
Sunset, I think is what the color is.
Cheeto Mandarin.
Cheeto Mandarin.
I feel like your giant hands would like break his tiny man hands.
He'd be
like you'd go to squeeze and just like you'd hear his bones break,
and then I would get tackled by
Secret Service,
right,
of course.
Yeah, it wouldn't be good. It wouldn't be a good time after that. But
you have on here that you wanted to talk about the Associated Press getting unbanned.
Yeah, did you see?
I did not. Learn me something.
So they one of the federal judges basically said, "Yeah, that's against the First Amendment.
Free
you
speech,
can't do that." They're allowed back in.
Good. They should have never been not allowed in the first place. But again, rules for thee, not for me. So
they are now officially unbanned, and I really hope day one they bring up the Gulf of America again. just as like a
yeah, fuck you. I'm calling it the Gulf of Mexico because that's what it fucking is. We're not going to go down that rabbit hole again.
I just hope that they do it.
That would be really funny. All right, so that ends our political segment of the podcast. You have here that we want to talk about WrestleMania. When's that?
Oh my God, I'm so excited for WrestleMania. So as the time of listening, it is this Saturday and Sunday, April 19th and 20th.
Oh, and so when this episode comes out, so when this episode comes out, it'll be in like 4 days.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm
Exciting.
so excited for WrestleMania. There are so many great matches, so many things going on, but there is one in particular that I want to talk about.
Yeah? What do we got?
Because hot damn, it was wild.
Wait, so it already happened? No, or it's going to happen.
So the road to WrestleMania is what they call it. It starts with the Royal Rumble, which you watched.
I did, yes.
So that's where it starts, because that's where the person who wins the Royal Rumble gets to pick who the champion of their choice to fight at WrestleMania for the title.
Right, and so correct me, it was Mr. Cena or no?
No, Jey Uso. Cena was second.
Oh, right, of course, yes.
So at this point, the most interesting thing that's happened recently in the build-up to WrestleMania is where they're getting the stories or climaxing the stories to where WrestleMania next week, boom. So there was, I've told you about Charlotte Flair. We've talked about her many
what did you
noses.
say? Yeah, you liked her 4 noses ago.
Yeah, I liked her 4 noses.
So
I like the original nose.
So savage.
But she is facing Tiffany Stratton, Tiffy Time.
Oh, your girl, yeah.
My girl Tiffy Time. She's facing Tiffy Time at WrestleMania. And so far, the feud between them has been a little stale. The promos, kind of stale.
Weak.
People are just like, whatever. Apparently, there's real backstage heat between them, which is awesome because it led to this segment. On Friday, last week, 2 weeks ago now, on podcast time, there was a segment between the two. They came out, they were talking. It was a little meh. Charlotte Flair historically does not like putting over younger talent.
What does that mean?
willing to make somebody else look good
Oh,
to help
okay.
boost their career.
Right. So she doesn't want to undercut herself.
She wants everything to be about her.
Right.
So apparently,
It's very Ric Flair energy.
yes. So apparently, she was the first one who went off script, according to Tiffany. You know, she's done some interviews. Charlotte went off script first, which caused Tiffy Time to also go off script.
Ooh.
So the biggest blow of this whole promo battle was her saying, and you know, Charlotte, after WrestleMania, you're going to be all alone, just like you are outside of the business. What's your record again? 0-3?
Oof.
She's been divorced 3 times.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
What a call out.
It was so good. And then as soon as she said that, she started walking backwards, threw the mic down, rolled out of the ring. And then Charlotte's like, oh, really? Is that why Kaiser's in my DMs? That's Tiffany's boyfriend.
Ooh.
And what's really funny,
Sorry.
So what's really funny is you could tell Charlotte was like rattled by this whole thing.
Like actually flustered.
Yeah. And Kaiser posted on Instagram, like, don't flatter yourself.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. And what's really funny is I saw another post like 2 days later. It was like the first time a man's been accused of cheating and none of us believed it. Because why would you pick Charlotte Flair over Tiffany Stratton, right? Like,
I mean, why
wrestling fans, you understand.
Why pick either of them when you can have Stephanie McCurd? I'm just throwing it out there.
But
where's the lie, Doug? She comes down in a bubble.
There's not a lie. But yeah, so like, I just thought it was really funny that like that whole thing happened. I loved it.
Shout out to Sean for the 7 roses. Appreciate you, my guy.
Dang, all the roses.
Yeah, dude. Smells good. Smells good. Dude, I understand now as an adult that it's air quote fake. I get it. As a child, it seemed so cool to me that these people like legitimately hated each other. And I understand that some of them probably did
Actually
outside
do.
of the ring hate each other, but like I'm sure that they were also really cool with each other outside of the ring. But as an adult, knowing that it's all mostly fabricated, and then when people do go off script and then bring in the real, personal, actual IRL beef,
Dude,
that's fire.
There's been
more
so
of
many.
that.
Like Seth Rollins and Matt Riddle had a whole feud, and Seth called out the fact that Matt's wife left him.
Oof.
And then there was another one, Austin Theory, a few years ago. He had won Money in the Bank, so he has a briefcase he can cash in at any point in time for a title match.
Okay.
And he was confronting Roman Reigns, who was the champ at the time. This was like the day of or day after Vince McMahon left the company because of those allegations.
Allegedly.
And Austin Theory was Vince's like poster boy, his little golden boy.
Yeah.
So Roman's like, Daddy's not here anymore. And everyone's like, oh shit.
That's
but
fire.
There's so many that are like actually personal, but like CM Punk is one of the most controversial. Seth Rollins hates him. Drew McIntyre hates him. They hate each other, but they have had the absolute best feuds of 2024 and 2025 by far.
Yeah.
Because they say like, we're professional enough to work together, but we absolutely despise each other
Outside of the ring.
But it
So
makes
sick.
for the best matches.
Yeah. So, okay, now peeling back the curtain a little bit. So I understand that like the scripts are like, you're gonna do your finisher, and then like at the 6, 7, 8 minute mark, the ref's gonna give you an Iceland call, and you're gonna do your finisher, and then they're gonna get a 3 count, and that's gonna be the end of the match, right? So during the week prior to the show, they are rehearsing like the whole thing, right? Like they're maybe not like going full bore where like they're doing the slaps and doing the kicks, but like, I'm going to throw you on the rope, and then I'm going to do the kick here, and then you're going to flip, and then you're going to pretend to hurt your leg, right? Like they're doing all that.
So there's basically like in a match, there might be 10 or 15 spots.
Okay.
Where it's like, hey, this big spot is going to set up like you said, like a pretend to hurt your knee.
Uh-huh.
Like
someone's going to go get the chair and then come out. Okay.
Like early on, I'm going to whip you into the turnbuckle. You're going to try and counter it, and you're going to land on your knee wrong.
Air quote.
And then
right.
I'm going to attack that the whole match.
Yeah.
But like a lot of the actual stuff throughout the match, they call it as they go. Like the good ones.
Okay.
They know like, hey, we have 25 minutes. Let's take it slow. We have like 10 spots to get through. We'll make it entertaining. And then, you know, like we do our spots. And then, like you said, okay, we're at that point. 1, 2, 3. It's it. It's over.
Right.
So they don't rehearse move for move.
Okay.
But like the big spots, like
they'll practice the big flips.
Yeah,
like to
like
make sure they know, like, okay, I need to put my hand here to balance you, and then we can flip together so I don't slam my head off your dick or some shit.
Right. So like Logan Paul at SummerSlam last year, when he whipped around on the rope and did like a springboard moonsault off the rope, which was insane. He showed a bunch of videos of him practicing that. He's like, I get one chance to do it at SummerSlam.
Yeah, I gotta make sure I get it right.
And then he even showed, like, you know, we had the ref like wipe off the rope because the ropes, they get covered in your sweat and stuff.
Yeah, when they're doing like
like he showed a clip on his Impulsive podcast where you see the ref like put his arm over the rope like he's talking to him, and he backs up.
Yeah, and he just gets
and
it in the
dries
pit.
it that whenever he goes and does the springboard, it doesn't, you know, nothing falls off.
Interesting.
So, we have to verify to continue.
Get a
TikTok.
captha going. How many seconds? You got
it.
like 4 seconds. Oh no, we're good.
Bop.
Oh,
Unable to verify.
or nar.
Bop. We're good. We're good.
Dude, watching you do it live is fantastic.
We're good. Bop. No, we're good. We're good. But yeah,
Nailed it.
wrestling.
That was
WrestleMania.
unscripted. Good job. Good job.
Thank
See?
you. We went off script a little bit. We did it. Success.
Nice.
Yeah.
What is that username?
Butter too creamy.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so I think that was everything. So yeah,
Hey.
that's something as my adult brain understands that it's sports entertainment.
Yeah.
I respect the name that they understand that it's not wrestling anymore.
Right.
It is air quote wrestling.
I mean, that's the sport that they do. It is absolutely scripted, but I mean, damn, you have to be a hell of an athlete to do it. You have to be, the best ones are also pretty darn good actors.
Agreed.
Like there's so much good, which is why they get paid a shit ton
Because
of
like
money.
hypothetically, let's say, okay, so I'm the champion. I've got the belt. I'm supposed to win, right? We're doing our moves and we're hitting our spots, as you call them. And I do legitimately land wrong and I fuck up my knee. At what point? So I assume they have some sort of like phrase that they say to the referee, like, you know, sassafras. And that's like, oh, hey, like he's fucked up, but like we got to play this off
so
that he still wins, but like he's legitimately IRL hurt.
Yeah, so you'll see a lot of times after a big spot, you'll see referee run down. So say you're laying there, they'll go like this, and if you don't squeeze my fingers,
Right.
something's off.
Gotcha.
Right?
Yeah.
A lot of times you'll see refs too where they watch everything. There was a match on SmackDown where a guy, Giovanni Vinci, he went and did a move off the turnbuckle and he landed, and you could see he landed right on the dome.
Ooh.
The ref was like, nope, done. They throw up the X. That means actual injury, match is done. Medical team, get out here.
Okay. So it's not like a disqualification, but more like
For the safety of
an interference of some sort.
for the safety of the entertainers.
Out of an abundance of caution.
Out of an abundance of caution. Yeah. So yeah, I mean there's a lot of things you can see. Like when you watch when you watch closely, there's a lot of like Facebook and YouTube channels who like expose like the secrets.
Yeah.
You know, but that's one of the ones how you can kind of tell if someone's actually injured. But a lot of times those wrestlers, they don't want to give up.
Yeah, no, of course. They want to sell it. They want to earn their paycheck for sure. Because like if you give up on like a very important match, I assume there's something in your like contract, like an injury clause. Like if you get hurt accidentally, like we'll still pay you. But like if you fuck up to the point where like the match can't continue, you're not getting your full paycheck.
I mean, I don't know about that much, but I mean, it very well could be something. But yeah, I mean, half the time, dude, like Cody Rhodes, when he came back to WWE, he was in the gym and he tore his pec, like right off, like everything off the bone.
Crazy.
Purple all the way up his arm, his chest. And then they're like, can he wrestle? And the doctor was like, technically it can't get worse.
Fair.
So, you know, he goes into the match, he takes off his jacket and everyone's like, holy shit. Like,
Yeah.
it's bad.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
so like, yeah, it's crazy. They're very dedicated to me. I give it up to them because I wake up and I'm like, damn, my neck's kind of tight today. I'm going to sit at home and watch TV all day.
Yeah.
I'm not trying.
Yeah, you're not going to do 4 front flips off the turnbuckle and a 619 doing a little flippy spinny move.
Yeah, the one guy, JD McDonough, he did a backflip off the ropes, and everyone thought he hit his head off the announce table. He hit like right here.
Oh.
And he broke a few ribs, punctured a lung,
Kept going.
still finished the match. Like you say, every time he did a spot, the ref was like, sure, or you're 100%.
Jesus Christ.
He did the match. He still did like this massive moonsault with like broken ribs and a punctured lung. I'm thinking, dog, if I just rolled my ankle the wrong way, I'm out. I got like 5 Tylenol, an ice pack, a blanket, and I'm watching a movie hoping to take a nap in 20 minutes. These guys are out there keeping going.
And
like,
they're your size too, which is also
or bigger.
Yeah, which
like,
is
it's crazy.
What was the Big Show was like 7 foot, right?
7 foot, 500 pounds.
Fucking 500?
I think it was more like 470, 480, but that's what they build him at.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, insane.
Man didn't look 500 pounds, I'll tell you that much. That's
Well,
wild.
he was 7 foot tall.
Fair. All right. Well, dude, that opens my eyes to the wrestling world. Like, I like to dunk on it because it's silly. It's like, it's drag shows for grown men, but like, it is really cool to see.
There's some of it that's cheesy
Yes.
right? But then there's some like when you watch the storylines and like they're
Yeah.
tying in things that happened 10 years ago to some of these between two characters. They're tying them in now, 10
Yeah.
years later. And it's like the long-term storytelling that they have is really, really good. And if you watch those segments and you actually like invest in them, like it's some of the best storytelling that I've seen.
Agreed.
But some of the other ones, some other promotions, AEW, really cheesy.
Yeah. Hey, they all can't be bangers. You can't have the DC universe doesn't come out with a banger after banger. MCU doesn't have banger after banger.
Yeah.
What's like a third comic book, team. I don't know where I was going with that, but they all can't be bangers. You're right.
Yeah.
But like you said, respect the ones who are really good at what they do.
They put the extra effort in. They do it.
Oh man, I'll have. You know what? I don't think I have anything going on that weekend. I might check out WrestleMania. I'll see if depending on what streaming service is it on.
Peacock.
Ooh, I do have that one.
Do we come over and watch WrestleMania?
Ooh, maybe we'll see.
We'll get some food. We'll get some snacks.
Maybe we'll see. Well, I don't want to promise nothing because that's Easter Sunday too.
It's also on Saturday.
Ooh, we'll see.
One of the nights. We'll see.
The race is on Saturday. Maybe after the race, we'll see. Because the races we're getting close to the end of the racing series,
Oh.
so like
Yeah, no, I've been
championships are on the
following,
line.
yeah.
I know you have.
We're so close.
We are. We're actually really close. We're down to like the last 4 races.
Notice there's cake on the floor.
The cake is a lie. All right. We're going to end the TikTok here real quick. Thanks for tuning in to the TikTok audience. We'll be back next week for episode 99. And we'll wrap it up for the podcast. But let's go ahead and turn the TikTok off.
I'm going to get over there.
Yeah, real quick. Thanks for being here, everybody on TikTok. Thanks to all the gifters, all the chatters. We appreciate you being here. Thanks. See you later next week. Bye-bye.
Love you, bye. Say it back.
All right, podcast chat. You guys are the real ones. You guys have been here since the beginning, so we like to really end the episode for you guys. And at the beginning of the episode, I teased the PO box, so you can check out the PO box is on the website MidwestSadBoys.com. And like I said earlier, for the low price of 2 stamps,
2 stamps and an envelope.
and in 2 envelopes, really, because you got to put an envelope in an envelope and put a stamp. Anyhow, send us a self-addressed stamped envelope. We're going back to Nickelodeon days.
Dude.
We got a P.O. box. We're taking fan mail. We already have some things lined up for episode 100. They have been arriving at the P.O. box, and I can't wait for you to see them because I went and picked them up already because I knew that they were going to be there early. So I have them. I'm so excited for everyone to see these items on the 100th episode. But for real, check out the P.O. box on the website, send us a self-addressed stamped envelope, and we will return a free gift to you. I promise you. Send us an envelope, put your address on it. We're not going to sell your address. We will put something in the envelope. We will mail it back to you, and it will be an exciting time for all of us. And then guerrilla marketing at its finest. Thanks to all of the dedicated viewers and listeners who have been sending us things to the P.O. box already. You guys are the real MVPs. We truly do appreciate it. We're going to wrap this episode up with some Japanese night pop today.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm going to try and find some.
I got Jason turned on to a new music genre. I hope you guys like. If you can find something pretty close to that one song, that'd be
you said
great.
it to me. So I'll try and find something as close as I can.
If that song is copyright free, it would be dope if you could just put that song on there, but I know we probably can't. But
5 seconds of it.
honestly, I'm okay with that. But let's see. This has been episode 98. We, of course, will be back next week with episode 99. Everyone, we are so close to 100. It's going to be a good time. We have a special guest. We've got fan mail that I'm ready to show Jason. I genuinely, I know I've said it 100 times, actually 97 other times. we all only have 24 hours in the day. And for you guys to give us an hour of your time, genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, truly do appreciate it. Thanks for spending time with us.
Thank you.
We'll be back next week, regularly scheduled programming for episode 99.
Same Sad Boy time, same Sad Boy channel.
Yes, sir. You can find us again on all the streaming services: YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon, Google Play.
Literally, if there's a podcast available on there, we're there.
Yes,
100%.
Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the comment button, leave us a heart, leave us a thumbs down emoji, whatever you want. I don't care. Just leave us a comment of some sort on some platform. It really drives the numbers, and we truly do appreciate it. It
also drives my ego a little bit. So just like a splash.
We do like to see the numbers go up. I harp on it all the time about other things, but we also like to see numbers go up, and we appreciate our numbers going up.
We don't hate it.
Yeah, no, we do not hate it. We are here for it. Let's see. I think that's everything I've got.
That's all I got too. I'm excited for everything we got going. So thank you.
Thanks for being here again, everybody. As always, I'm Jim.
And I am Jason.
We are the Midwest Sad Boys. This has been your Midweek Sad Boy update. We'll see you next week for, episode 99. Stay sad, y'all.
Bye. Dude, I'm feeling this music.
Oh, it's so good. I wish
all work day tomorrow, dude.
If you could put the link to that song so that everyone could go listen to specifically that song,
we'll do it.
That would be so great.
We'll send it and put it in the chat.
Oh, so good. All right, everybody. For real. See you next week, episode 99. Bye.
Bye.